10 millimeter collection. I believe I have what it is that I want to show you, but I didn't check my books, but I think off the top of my head, I might have them all. So let's talk about these 10 millimeters. Millimeter collection. Yes, I have a few. Now, off the top of my head, this is what I can remember. I didn't go back in my books and check, but so far I think there's what it is that I have. But if it's not, I will definitely come back with a part 2. And I know y'all ain't gonna be in y'all feelings about that. Part 2 is always good. So 10 millimeter round, how do y'all feel about that 10 millimeter round? Me, had you asked me about a year and a half ago, I was pro 10 millimeter. I was, if you would have asked, well, yo, what's your round? What's your favorite round? 10 millimeter was gonna come out of my mouth off rip. But it didn't take me long to realize that 10 millimeter was just not for me. Maybe 100, 200 rounds at the range, it just becomes too much on my wrist. I just don't like it. And me leaving the range with a sore wrist just ain't for me. So I did step it back down to the 9 millimeter. And yet I had problems finding a nice carry option as far as the 10 millimeter went. Something that I liked and was comfortable for me to shoot. So that's why I was like, you know what? Forget it. Don't even worry about it. It's terrible on my wrist and it's going to be hard for me to conceal. So let's head back to the 9. But this video is about 10 millimeters and I am going to show you what it is that I have. And up first, we have this pistol right here. Magazine is empty and this pistol is clear. The Taurus TH10 chambered in 10 millimeter. This was one of the pistols that I had been longing for such a long time. When I found out Taurus did the 10 millimeter, I knew that I had to get my hands on this. This pistol felt good. It came in a hard case. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a hard case. And it just performed very, very well. Now, I do remember having some issues with some MagTech ammunition, but we did run a few different ammos through it, and she performed. So thus far, she's a pretty nice shoot in my book. We're running the Surefire X300 on here, serrations on the rear of the slide. I wish it was some on the front of the slide, but the rear of the slide is just fine. And the texture on the grip is something that I also enjoyed very, very much when it came to this pistol. Again, the Taurus TH10 chambered in 10 millimeter. That was number 1. All right, so number 2. Y'all have heard me gripe over and over and over about this gun, but it's a 10 millimeter and I had to bring it out here for y'all to see. And we are talking about this Glock 29. Pistol is clear. I do have some rounds in here, but the firearm is clear. This was just not it for me. Not it for me at 0 point in time. Now, I did carry this when I was going hunting or, you know, even camping or on a situation like that is when I should say that I can shoot a 10 millimeter. I just choose not to shoot it because it's a little bit more uncomfortable for me. That don't mean I can't shoot a 10 millimeter. But yes, so I carried this for quite some time. As you can see, we have the Glock 20 magazine on here with the X grip. That gives me that full grip extension that I long for when it comes to this pistol because it's just too short for me. And with that 10 millimeter round coming out of it, it's just too obnoxious. But when I completed it with that Glock 20 magazine and that X grip sleeve, it really helped quite a bit. But I think this one here is the nastiest 10 millimeter shoot that I have. But that's not what we talk about today because I know a lot of y'all gonna jump in them comments. That's all right. Come on, let's argue about it. So that Glock 29 chambered in 10 millimeter, there she is. All right. So up next, let's talk about the one pistol that I really loved. And this is what my 10 millimeter obsession came from when I got this firearm right here. As you can see, there's no optic and there is no plate on here, and it's for a good darn reason. And when I say serious about it, you see that right there? The sketching on there that says Yoke Gang. We got Yoke Gang on the side right here. I was really serious about this 10 millimeter. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Now, The Smith & Wesson 2.0 10 millimeter. See that? Very nice sketching on here. But what we're going to talk about is this right here. I cannot get this to hold any optics, any screws. I don't know if it's just the actual pressure coming from this round shooting this pistol, but this is the second optic and screws that I have put on here. I've taken it to my gunsmith. He actually removed the first set of screws, and he was the one who reinstalled my optic and put in some other screws with the Loctite, all that good stuff. And we are here again. It has done it one more time. As you can see, that screw is actually lodged into that slide. So that 10 millimeter round coming out of this pistol is what really showed me that this ain't nothing to play with. This will definitely tear your wrist up, but I can't. The fact is, this is a great shoot. That's just, I was gonna say I can't mirror the fact, but the fact is that this is an awesome shoot. I really enjoy this. The Smith & Wesson aggression on the grips and the actual slide is something that I've appreciated so much over time. And yeah, it is what it is. The Smith & Wesson 2.0 10 millimeter. So, y'all, I got more to show y'all. So don't go nowhere, but listen, I am going to show you guys what it is that we have for merch. If you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do. This is the Yoke Gang t-shirt with the Yoke Gang logo on the left breast and with, of course, Yoke walking that hog. Make sure if you're interested in this t-shirt that you go back and check that out. And if you're more interested in that prone hub t-shirt, we also have some of those available as well. So make sure you check out the prone hub t-shirts. And y'all can't tell me that I didn't show the big boys no love. Big boys, we got some 5X t-shirts out there. So if you were a 5X, don't even worry about it. Come on over to www.yokegang.com and we'll show you some love. All right, and we also have our patches. So if you want to add a Yoke Gang patch to your range bag or your safe, whatever it is you want to do, these are also available for you to purchase. So thank you. That was a quick little commercial. But up next, we have, now, this here was one that actually kind of set me back just a little bit. Just reminded me that if you have a greatly made or a firearm that is made, I'm going to say made to perfection because those other people use that slogan. But if you have a firearm that is made, I mean, just worth it, you can get a 10 millimeter round out of that pistol and you feel like you're shooting a 9 millimeter, 100%. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the magazine is empty and this pistol is clear. It is that Sig P320 X10 chambered in 10 millimeter. When I tell you that this shoot is silk, I love the 10 millimeter round coming out of this pistol. Now this one's more of a, because they have like the tactical versions and they have like the duty versions and all that stuff. So this one here, I would say would be more of like a duty version of the 10 millimeter pistol because I do have a tactical version of the 10 millimeter pistol. Not in Sig, this is a different one. We ain't got there yet, but they do shoot equally as nice. This one does have a longer barrel. Now let me tell y'all this for sure. If you have not seen this video, this review, make sure you go back and check it out because this here is butter. The performance on here is really, really, really nice. Now, as you can see, y'all know them Sig grips are not too aggressive, but they're just very, how can I say, smoothly aggressive to where you can still maintain that grip. This is optic ready. We do have pick space underneath. Nice pronounced magazine release. And again, she's just a wonderful shoot. So the Sig P320 X10 chambered in 10 millimeter. Great, great shoot. All right, so thus far, I can tell you that this next 10 millimeter pistol has probably won number one, with my X10 being number two as far as the 10 millimeter round coming out of the firearm. Magazine is empty and the pistol is clear. That FN 510 Tactical. This one here has definitely performed time and time again at the range for me, and it's been such a delightful shoot. I enjoy this very, very much. Now, I am still gonna gripe about the same shit that I gripe all the time about FN pistols, is the grips. I'm not a huge fan of the actual grip. It's not that it's textured as far as in a in a sandpaper texture. It's more of like a stipple, more of a harder, I can't even describe that to you, but I wish it had a little bit more of this sandpaper. See this right here? Sandpaper feel on more of the actual grip. But besides that, everything on here just works so well together. We have the Surefire X300 with the Holosun, the serrations in the front and the rear of the slide. Everything just married very, very well. Although this is a fully ambidextrous pistol, I can pretty much complete my grip on here without dropping the magazine, which is 100% a plus for me, because my 502, I don't know what happens. I just hold it and the whole magazine comes out. But yes, this one here is my favorite. Thus far, my favorite 10 millimeter pistol. I am a huge fan of this, 100%. I love this. The FN 510 Tactical, chambered in 10 millimeter. What a shoot. Put this here because I be to mix myself up. All right, so up next, this one is a carbine, and probably one of them that I get quite excited about as well. The CMMG, this is the MK10. There is no magazine in here, and let's lock this bolt back just so that you guys can have that visual. It is empty. This bronze color, for one, is eye melting in itself. I love this color. This CMMG Banshee in the 10 millimeter is a great little shoot. We got the Holosun on here. We got the, what is this, the nightstick on here. Super easy to get around corners if need be. And the performance on here is super, super sweet. I love it a lot. I know, well, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all want to see this again? If y'all want to see this again, please drop it in the comments, because I will definitely not have an issue with bringing this out, because I enjoy this very, very, very much. She looks good. She shoots good. The MOE grip is a very standard grip, as you can see here. It's not too much texture or serrations in the actual grip, but you do have, your full pick space up at the top. You do have a little bit of pick space on, this would be the left side right here for you to run a flashlight of your choice. But thus far, she's great. She's great. The CMMG Banshee MK10, chambered in 10 millimeter. All right, so let's run through this real quickly, and let's talk about what my number one is, or if these are not in number one preferred order, these are just the order that I brought them to you in, okay? All right, so number one was the Taurus TH10, chambered in 10 millimeter. Number two was the Glock 29, chambered in 10 millimeter. Number three was the Smith & Wesson 2.0, chambered in 10 millimeter. Number 4 is the Sig P320 X10 chambered in 10 millimeter. That was number 4. All right, number 5. Number 5 is the FN 510 Tactical chambered in 10 millimeter. Beautiful shoe. And last but not least is the MK10 by CMMG Banshee. Or let me rephrase that. The CMMG Banshee MK10 chambered in 10 millimeter. Beautiful, isn't she? Beautiful bronze. Like that. What a shoe. All right, so with that being said, what did y'all think? How did y'all feel? What did y'all see? Did you like anyone in particular? Drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. Tell me about your 10 millimeter options. And also, if you're wanting to see a 10 millimeter that I have not shown today and you would like for me to debut it on the channel, make sure that you drop that in the comment as well. But don't forget to head over to www.yokegang.com, pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. This is how I make things like this happen. If you want to support the channel, this is the way that you can do so. Pick up a t-shirt or a patch. Thank you so much for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And let me show y'all this one too. This is the back side of that one. And this is the front side. And of course, that patch. So if you have not yet checked out, I'm going to tell you one more time, www.yokegang.com. Make sure that you head over there, pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And y'all know I love it when things work. I know everything up here works, but I love y'all for life. Peace.